Okay, so we are doing chapter-wise questions from previous year papers. So now I don't have any previous year papers with me now, but as you can see, Artisana is an authentic textbook for mathematics, and here the it is mentioned in which year of CBSE board examination these questions came, and the chapter is heights and distances. Basically, it's about the application of trigonometry. So in my previous video, I had done question number 14. Now question number 13 that came in CBSE 2023. So the question is length of the shadow of the tower on plain ground is root 3 times the height of the tower. Okay, if it is x a b, then bc is root 3x. We have to find the angle of elevation of the sun. So basically it's easy. Tan theta is equal to ab by bc. Okay, so tan theta equal to ab is how much? X. Bc is root 3x. Now one thing we got, that it is 1 by 3. Tan theta is equals to 1 by 3. Now here you have to recapitulate in which degree the value of tan theta becomes 1 by 3. If your answer is tan 30 degree, then you are absolutely correct. Tan theta is equals to tan 30 degree. So here tan cancel, so theta equals to 30 degree. So this is the answer. Okay, you just after you got your answer, just write therefore theta equals to 30 degree answer. So these are the nitty-gritties that you need to mention while attempting the questions. Now the next question is question number 12. The ratio of the length of a vertical rod and the length of a shadow. Okay, so this is the length. Shadow is 1 is to root 3. If it is 1x, now it's root 3x. What is the angle of elevation of the sun at that moment? Okay, so it's just a similar question. Here, as I explained, the theta, it will be 30 degree. Okay, now question number 11. An observer 1.5 meter tall, okay, 1.5 meter tall, is 28.5 meter away. Okay, so distance is 28.5 meter away from 30-meter high tower. So this is 30-meter high tower. Okay, determine the angle of elevation of the top of tower from the eye of the observer. Okay, you have to determine this theta. Okay, it is 30 meter and this is 1.5 meter, right? What you have to determine? Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the eye of the observer. So this is the eye of the observer, which is taken as a point object. This is the height. Now what we have to do? We have, and this is the total height of the tower. Okay, so in order to calculate this theta, we have to subtract this 30 meter minus 1.5 meter, which is equals to 28.5 meter. Right, now theta, it will be equal to tan theta. Okay, tan theta, it will be equal to 28.5 meter by 28.5, which becomes tan theta value becomes 1. Now recapitulate in which degree the tan theta value becomes 1. If your answer is tan 45, then you are absolutely correct. Tan 45 is the answer. So angle of elevation is 45 degree. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, so next question number 10. An observer is 1.7 meter tall. Okay, 1.7 meter tall, is 20 root 3 away from tower. 20 root 3 meter away. Okay, the angle of elevation from the eye of an observer to the top of the tower is 30 degree. Okay, it is 30 degree. Now find the height of the tower. Okay, let's take this as x, and this is 1.7 meters. Okay, Now, as it is 20 root 3 meters, now we will find out tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to x by 20 root 3. We know tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3 equal to x 20 by root 3. Okay, 20 root 3 is equal to root 3 x. Now 20 root 3 by root 3 is equal to x. We got x equal to 20 meters. Okay, now the total height it will be 20 plus 1.7 meters, which is equal to 21.7 meters, and this is the answer. Now next, AB is a pole of height 6 meters standing at point B, and CD is a ladder, okay, inclined at an angle 60 degree. Okay, CD here is the ladder. Let me, this is the ladder. Okay, now 60 degree to the horizontal and reaches up to point D of the pole. If AD, here AB is a pole. AD, this one, this much is how much? If AD is 20.2.454 meter and the length of the ladder. Okay, here it's written use root 3 1.73. Okay, so first of all, one thing we can do here, that AB is a pole of height 6 meters and standing at a point B. This is the point B, and CD is a ladder. This is the ladder CD, inclined at an angle 60 degree to the horizontal. This is the horizontal. It is inclined at 60 degree. Okay, and it reaches up to point D of the pole if AD is equal to this much. Okay, now you see we know the value. Okay, sine 60 degree is equal to dB by BC. Sorry, dB by CD. Okay, now we don't know what is how much is dB. So one thing you can do, AB minus AD, it will be equal to dB. So you let's do 6.00 minus 2.54, it is 46. Here it's 4.46, right? Now 4.46 sine 60 degrees equal to root 3 by 2, 4.46, and CD we don't know, and that we have to find what is the length of the ladder. So root 3 CD is equal to 4.46. It will be 4.46, do multiplication, 446 into 2, 219, here it will be 8, it will be 8.92. Okay, so CD it will be equal to 8.92. Here it's given use root 3 as 1.73, and remember one thing, whenever it's given to use root 3 is equal to 1.73, do use it. Don't leave your answers in root 3. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, now you have to divide it. Okay, now another interesting question. The angle of elevation of a top of a tower at a point on the ground is 30 degree. This is 30 degree. Okay, now it is asked what will be the angle of elevation if the height of the tower is tripled. Now let this is be x, okay, and 30 degree. Okay, so this one it will be obviously root 3x, because we know that tan 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Now it is asking that if this x becomes 3x, then what will be the angle of elevation? Now this question was asked in CBSE 2025 2015 board examination. So now, what will be the angle of elevation? So we don't know what is theta. Okay, but One thing we know, tan theta it will be used. Now in place of x we will put 3x by root 3x. Okay. Now root 3x can also be written as 3x into root 3. Now here it's root 3x. Now the root 3x gets cancelled, and root 3, and we know root 3 is equal to tan 60 degree, and so the angle of elevation will be 60 degree. Okay. Now another question, question number 7. Here it's given the tops of two towers of height x and y. Okay, this is x and this is y. Two towers x and height standing on level of ground subtend angles 30 degree and 60 degree respectively at the center of the line joining their feet. Okay, so this is the center and this subtend. Okay, let's imagine this is the center of the line and they subtend respectively 30 degree at this. Okay, so this one is x tower subtend how many, 30 degree. This is the angle of depression, and since you know this line is parallel to this line, so this will become 30 degree. And here it's subtend how many degree, 60 degree. Here it will also become 60 degree. Now it is asking that this is the midpoint, center of the line joining their feet. This is the center a, this is a b c. B is the center of, it means ab is equal to bc. Is asking what is the ratio of x is to y. Okay, very simple. Tan 30 degree is equal to x by ab, which is 1 by root 3 equal to x by ab. Okay, now ab is equal to root 3x. So ab by root 3 is equal to x. Okay, similarly tan y, sorry, tan 60 degree equals to root 3. Now if it's root 3, that is equal to y by bc. Y by bc is equal to ab. Okay, so here it will be bc into root 3 is equal to y. We got these two value of x and y. Okay, now we have to just divide it. ab by root 3 divided by ab into root 3. So ab by root 3 into 1 by ab root 3. Okay, here ab and ab gets cancelled, 1 by 3. So x is to y equals 1 is to 3. This is the answer. First of all, I am again recapitulating. 30 degree, I used tan 30 degree and I got x as ab by root 3, and here the b is the center of ac, so ab equal to bc we can write. Then tan 60 degree, to find out what is the measurement of y, tan 60 degree is equal to root 3 equals to y by bc, and bc into root 3 equals y. It is asked what is the ratio of x is to y. X is to y can also be written as x by y. So x, then y, ab into root 3, and it becomes reciprocal. Okay, ab into root 3, and this ab gets cancelled. 1 by root 3 into root 3, 1 by 3, x is to y is equal to 1 by sorry 1 is to root 3. So this is the answer.